Hey everybody! So today we are going to be looking at this cat toy. Yes, you heard right, a cat toy. The reason I'm showing a cat toy, which is something I normally wouldn't do, is because this thing was so intriguing the way it moves. I found it just absolutely fascinating. So the way I found out about this is my dad has a cat named Cooper, and I just absolutely love Cooper. He's so cute and adorable, and every time I go over to my dad's house, I just got to smooch him. And my dad found this really cool toy. And the reason it was intriguing is, as you know, I love robots. Well, this thing is kind of like, I guess you could say, a robot because of the way it moves. It's almost like it's lifelike. It's almost like it's alive, which I think is why cats would find this to be so intriguing. It's really an ingenious cat toy. I've never seen anything like this. So it comes in red, which is what my dad bought for Cooper. I think this one's a blue one that I bought. And I'll show you some footage of Cooper playing with it a little bit later, but let's take a look at this because it's pretty dang cool. All right, so let's open this up. I don't think there's much to it, but it's pretty cool. Now, it does come with the charging cable, USB. I think you're going to have to, of course, provide your own power block. I think it's a 5-volt, 1-amp power block. And I think it takes about 2 hours to fully charge if it's fully run down. So we'll take a look at how this looks. All right, so now we can see it's rubber. This has got a rubber ball part of it, and I like these little grippers because it'll grip into carpet and stuff, and it rolls really good on carpet and, of course, a hard floor. It's got this clear frame around it. This is the power button. It has 3 different modes, and on here we can see it says fast mode, slow mode, and interactive mode. Now, I think my dad and I found that when it's purple, whichever mode you're in, it lights up in that color. And I think we found that the purple was probably the best as far as the way it interacts with Cooper and the way he's attracted to it. And it kind of rolls on this thing. And then I believe that's probably how you switch into the modes. Oh, no, you know what that is? That's where you plug it in. My dad was showing me a little bit of this. So this lifts up, and there's the USB connector right there. So that's pretty neat. All right, and then on the inside here, you also get 2 pieces of rope. Now this rope is what kind of helps give it some life because it's almost like a tail. So they give you 2 because you know how cats can quickly chew through this stuff. But the tail is what makes it have kind of like life because of the way it drags it behind. So you're just going to screw this into the back right here. It's got this attachment. So we'll just screw it in there. And you can also pop this off of here. I think these come off. I'll have to read on it, but you can pop it off of this plastic thing to clean the ball if you need to. This probably keeps the water out of the USB hole, possibly. So that's what it looks like when it rolls around. And then we, of course, have some instructions. All right, so let me read everything and get this fully charged, and then I'll show you what it does because it's pretty dang cool. Okay, so now as you can see, when it's charging, the light will blink steadily to show that it's charging, and then once it's fully charged, the light will stay on solid. Okay, so it's all charged up, so let's turn it on. So you press and hold the power button for 2 seconds, and it comes on. Now the blue is fast mode, and you can see it really zips along over here. Let me go get it. Okay, so now it's really hauling. So I want to get it in slow mode, which is purple. So let me grab it. Let's see, you push the button again. Okay, now it's purple. Now, I think this is better. At least Cooper liked this better. See how it moves slower? Now, if you have a lot of room and you can have it zip around, that's perfectly fine. And now see how it moves around like that? It's so cool. And even if it gets into like a corner or something, it manages to find its way out. See, look at how it zips along like that. And see, with that tail on there, it kind of gives it some life. And the cats just love it because of the way it's so lifelike. See, now it's in that little corner, but it'll find its way out. Now, occasionally it'll make a chirping sound. If you, I don't know if you can hear it. I'll try to get the microphone closer. See, but even if it's in corners and stuff, well, that one's kind of a messed up corner. me get it out over here. And moving it will keep it active. So if it hasn't been played with for 5 minutes, it'll go into like a sleep mode, which is good because it preserves the battery. If you push it the button the third time, it'll only interact when the cat touches it. But what I liked about this mode is that it's chirping right now. See, look at that. That's so cool. The way it does that, it just entices the cat so much. Cooper really loves this thing. It looks like it's alive. That's what's so amazing. It's always like trying to tease the cat a little bit to make him play with it. See, it bounces around quite a bit. And somehow it always managed to kind of find Cooper. Even if Cooper kind of lost interest in it, he'd play with it for a few minutes, and he'll kind of like, you know how cats are, they'll really go at it for a while, and then they decide that they're kind of bored with it, and then if you keep taunting the kitty, it'll start attacking again, and that's kind of how Cooper is. It's kind of hard to film because of how zippy it is. It seems to always want to get around here with all my power cords where my lights are. Let me move it back over here. I don't have a big place for this to roam around. Boy, it's just determined to go over there. I like the lights too. It zips along really good. It works good on carpet. It probably works really fast on hard floors, but it might be a little noisier because of the way it would bounce around. I love that. The way it jiggles like that. Oh, it's just too cool. All right, let me see if I can try to get my microphone close enough that we can hear it making that little noise. It's so cool. It just feels like it's alive. Oh, that's awesome the way it does that. Okay, so I put my microphone close to it. See, that's the chirping noise that it makes. Now, after it goes into sleep mode, it'll come on every couple of hours and kind of activate and move a little bit just to see if anybody's around to play with it. So you can leave it on all day, but at night, if you're not, I would say you could probably turn it off when you're sleeping and stuff, just so that you don't hear it going off or anything. I'm not sure how long it lasts on a charge, but I think it lasts quite a while. And it takes about 2 hours to fully charge after the battery's been completely run down. But see how it just really manages to get around pretty good. I don't know who invented this thing, but it is absolutely really clever. It is such a clever thing. I love this thing. It's awesome. All right, well, let's take a look at Cooper playing with it because he really seems to like it a lot. Now, it seems like every time he was really in the throes, I'll see it went into sleep mode. Now, if you wake it up, see? So whenever Cooper was really into playing it, I couldn't get my camera out fast enough, and I kind of catch the tail end of it. But you can see him playing with it. I think he really loved it. Okay, well, there we go. A cat toy. It's the first time I've ever done one of these kind of videos. Very cool, but I just love this thing. You know how much I love gadgets. So the name brand of this, I believe, is Geociv is how you pronounce it, but I don't see the name brand on here. But on the Amazon webpage, that's what it's listed under. So I'll put a link to the description if you want to get one of these for your kitty, or if you just want to play with it yourself. I mean, it doesn't have to be for a cat. I mean, look at me. I bought it because I just think it's neat. And so they're normally $20, but as of the making of this video, they were on sale for $16. So hopefully it'll still be on sale by the time this video comes out. But it's very cool. And I did put a label on this because I have so many power cables, I don't know what goes to what anymore, so I actually have to put labels on my power cables, in case you're wondering what that is. All right, well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. I'd very much appreciate it. And until the next time, I will see you then. So thank you so much for watching, and have a good one.